What's going on YouTube? This is yours truly, Dre the Plug, coming at you live with some more technical heat. I'm gonna just jump right back into my solo videos. I got plenty of people that keep hitting me up saying, when are you gonna get back into, doing the electronic reviews? I got companies, sponsorships that I just been putting on hold because of all of the interviews. They're like, when are you gonna get right back into the lab and, review some of our products? So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna just go back to doing my normal solo videos. Definitely go check out all the interviews that I pretty much dropped of a lot of other engineers from all across the country. But I'm about to get right back into it. I'm gonna get right back into this technical heat. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button below. Make sure y'all hit that bell below so y'all can stay notified every single time I drop new technical heat. Besides that, let's get into it, man. I'll roll the clip. Let's get into it. So more so, this video will be pretty much what I touched on in my previous videos, where I really just give engineering advice, just tell people other ways to basically build your resume with some more stuff that you can put on there. I still get messages to this day from other videos related to the subject on Instagram. I'm always getting different people from all over the country, different colleges that would just hit me up and say, Andre, what should I add to my resume? Like, what's considered good? What's considered bad? We're pretty much just gonna get into that right now, just so you guys could get a better understanding of like what else can you put on your resume and how to really build it really fast and make it impressive. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much the robot that I ended up creating, my little technical heat, right? So I got it off Amazon. What I like about it is it touches majority of all of the tech engineering majors, even mechanical. I mean, you see all of the hardware that's on here. So yeah, it touches a good amount of different disciplines as far as mechanical, electrical, computer science, computer engineering. You get the best of all those different worlds when you end up working on a project like this. So this is amazing work when it comes down to talking to a recruiter and explaining basically, how you went about assembling it, putting it together, and actually bringing it to life. All right, so before I actually get into this project, right, something that I wanted to, just harp on a little bit. A lot of people always ask me like, what's considered a good project or a bad project when it comes down to talking to a recruiter, or, even just putting stuff on your resume, like what's considered just like not good enough. I feel like anything that's related to your major and you feel like, like this is probably the biggest thing that I've ever done, I'll definitely just go based off all of the things that you've done in your past. Best projects, the most stuff that you did as far as taking a lot of time when it comes down to either putting it together, creating, making a modification. Really anything could be put on your resume and it'll really just sound good when you talk to a recruiter, because you'll be surprised when you actually meet a recruiter. They'll be so used to, talking to people that don't have any projects that they're done, or they haven't really made or created anything, like you're in tech. So the fact that you will have anything will already be impressive. But then definitely, if you touch on like some legit projects or something you built from scratch, or you pretty much made that can help other people, help kids, help people that are in need, help just different types of people, and you made some type of gadget or electronic to help them get to the next level, that would definitely impress a recruiter for sure. So just don't count out anything, because there's a lot of people that talk to recruiters and they don't even have any projects. So definitely go based off the biggest projects that you've ever did, and then just work your way down and just add all of them. Try to just put as many as possible. Don't necessarily crowd your whole entire resume with every little thing. I'll say about 5 good projects, 6, that's pretty good. That's a good amount of projects to have a conversation with a recruiter about. So let's say, for example, right, you don't have a lot of experience on your resume right now. You may be a freshman, you may be a senior. You can still go on Amazon, get you a robot, actually get all of the materials for it, put it together, and then kind of just explain all of the main components on your resume. And boom, you pretty much have a big project. This could technically be considered a big project. And then you could just put little ones, such as something as simple as how to fix a short in earphones, something as basic as that. It's still related to electrical work. You could also throw something that small onto your resume, or even creating a calculator with C++. You just add that onto your resume on top of having what's considered a big project. So also, when you get one of these Amazon electronic kits, you even have the whole tutorial from start to finish of how to put everything together. So if you're not a engineer per se, or you don't know how to wire a lot of things, you don't know how to assemble the whole entire project, you actually have these booklets that can pretty much show you pictures of how to do everything, so that way you don't burn nothing out or mess anything up. You pretty much already know what to do. You may definitely need to get a basic understanding of how Arduino works though, because it can get pretty complex when it comes down to the wiring, especially if you're not somebody that's that's in engineering at all, or never took an electronic class. But definitely once you get past the basic wiring of like the power and the ground and different ways to connect things, it'll be pretty simple. I feel like if you're like an engineer, like for example, this probably took me about 20-30 minutes max, but I definitely feel like even for a high school student, I feel like this could still be done within maybe 2 hours or so if you're completely unfamiliar with everything and you just go based off of the pictures and just do a little bit of research here and there about the actual Arduino board. So don't be too discouraged. You can definitely get your own project created and make something from absolutely nothing. So as you guys can clearly tell, this is definitely a remote control car type of robot. You can tell by the wheels, you can tell by the sensors, or as I say, eyes. And this is the remote. Of course, if I want to, I can control this whole robot by using a remote. What I basically wanted to do was to just make it as simple as possible. So I just put a code on it that will basically make it completely autonomous and move and navigate by itself without me even having to do anything to it. So basically I coded it to where it can move around. Once things get in front of it, it will sense that, back up, and then just move in another direction all on its own. So let's get into the video. All right, so let's get into the video demonstration. And that concludes this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. It really do help my channel when it comes down to the YouTube algorithm. If you guys have any questions regarding anything, just hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on the gram at DreThePlug123. And then also go check out my other YouTube channel. This is actually my second channel. My first one was called Andre ClassicCuts. I basically go in and give tutorials about all types of different haircuts. I actually show people how to do different type of things with the clippers that has never been done, and I pretty much go into detail as to why certain things happen. So definitely go check out that channel. Besides that, be on the lookout for my next content that's dropping. Be on the lookout for it because it's coming real soon. And I'm out.